These are among the focus tonight. Puan Fauziah Mohd Sanusi tops list of 1,046 state award recipients. Sarawakians urged to emulate the resilience of Tun Prinsri Dr. Wan Junaidi. 78 contingents join parade and grand rally for Sarawak Governor's birthday. Good evening. Puan Fauziah Mohd Sanusi leads the list of 1,046 recipients of the state awards in conjunction with the 78th birthday celebrations of Sarawak Governor Tun Prinsri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar on Saturday. The wife of the head of state is awarded the prestigious Datuk Patinggi Bintang Kenyalang DP, granting her the title of Datuk Patinggi. Also receiving the Datuk Patinggi Bintang Kenyalang is Tan Sri Datuk Amar Leonard Linggi juga. Meanwhile, 4 recipients are conferred the Panglima Negara Bintang Sarawak PNBS award, which carries the title Datuk Sri. They are the Chief Judge of Sabah and Sarawak Tan Sri Datuk Abdul Rahman Sebli, Sarawak Attorney General, Datuk Safri Ali, Sarawak Deputy State Secretary Economic Planning and Development, Datuk Dr. Muhammad Abdullah Zaidil, and Temenggung Datuk Wan Hamid Idrus Tuanku Muhammad. Furthermore, the Panglima Gemilang Bintang Kenyalang PGBK, which carries the title Dato', is conferred to 3 individuals, namely Deputy Minister of Natural Resources and Environmental Sustainability, Datuk Sri Huang Tiong Si, Principal Private Secretary to the Premier of Sarawak, Datuk K. Busrah, and Chief Executive Officer CEO of Rikoda, Datuk Ismawi Ismuni. In addition, 12 individuals received the Darjah Jasa Bakti Sarawak DJBS, carrying the title Datu. Among the recipients are Permanent Secretary to the Sarawak Ministry of Public Health, Housing and Local Government, Elizabeth Loh, Permanent Secretary to the Sarawak Ministry of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, Abang Ahmad Murni, Permanent Secretary to the Sarawak Minister of Food, Industry, Commodity and Regional Development, Sirai Daha, and Permanent Secretary to the Sarawak Ministry of Utility and Telecommunications, Jafri Lias. Other recipients of the DJBS include the Director of Sarawak Protocol, Ceremonial and Event Management Unit, Hamdan Sharbini, Chief Registrar of the Native Courts of Sarawak, Jonathan Lugo, Controller of Environmental Quality Sarawak, Jake Liam, Mukah Division Resident Kueh Lepo, Sarike Division Resident Michael Roni Langgong, Bintulu Division Resident Nurat Keti, Director of Sarawak Foundation, Mersal Abang Rosli, and Professor Dr. Nielsen Ilan Mersat. Additionally, the Panglima Setia Bintang Sarawak PSBS, which carries the title Dato', is awarded to 18 recipients. Notable recipients include Chief Political Secretary to the Premier of Sarawak Fazruddin Abdul Rahman, DBKU Mayor Hilmi Othman, Press Secretary to the Premier of Sarawak Ambrose Cheng Loihi, Kabong Assemblyman Muhammad Chi Kadir, Abang Abdullah Izarim, and Brigadier General Kamaruzaman Muhammad Yunus. Other recipients of the PSBS include Datin Amar N. Ong Siok Yen, Dr. Wee Kam Sia, Dr. Richard Rapu, Jeffrey Ahmad Tambi, Shankar anak lelaki Ram Pohumal, Abang Arabi, Abang Narudin, Sudarnoto Osman, Datuk Sri Kau Kok Chin, Archbishop Dr. Simon Peter Poh Hun Seng, Jacqueline Fong Yen Yi, Datuk Lee Heng Cheong, and Suud Johari. Other awards are the Johan Bintang Sarawak JBS, which is conferred to 3 recipients, Johan Bintang Kenyalang JBK to 1 recipient, Pingat Perkhidmatan Cemerlang to 20 recipients, Pegawai Bintang Sarawak to 15 recipients, Pegawai Bintang Kenyalang to 98 recipients, Pingat Perkhidmatan Bakti to 143 recipients, Ahli Bintang Sarawak to 76 recipients, Ahli Bintang Kenyalang to 198 recipients, Pingat Perkhidmatan Terpuji to 194 recipients, and Bentara Bintang Sarawak to 259 recipients. Sarawakians have been called upon to emulate the resilience and dedications of the Sarawak Governor Tun Prinsri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jaafar in serving the community, state and nation. Sarawak Premier Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Datuk Abang Openg said Tun Prinsri Dr. Wan Junaidi is a figure who has served with utmost dedication throughout his career, despite facing various challenges and limitations for the sake of the nation.
Inilah sifat yang mencerminkan semangat juang anak jati Sarawak yang tetap akan maju ke hadapan dengan semangat agi igup, agi ngelaban, walaupun terpaksa menghadapi pelbagai rintangan. Justru saya menyuruh agar anak Sarawak mencontohi ketabahan dan kecekalan Tuan Yang Teramat Tun dalam mencurahkan jasa dan bakti kepada masyarakat, negeri dan negara di mana sahaja saudara-saudari berada.
He made these remarks during the Grand Parade and Rally ceremony in conjunction with the 78th birthday celebrations of Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi at Padang Merdeka here on Saturday. In the same speech, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari also expressed his confidence that Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi's wisdom as the head of state will continue to strengthen Sarawak as a symbol of unity and stability in Malaysia.
Sejak memegang jawatan sebagai Ketua Negeri mulai Januari lepas, terselah ketokohan Tuan Yang Terutama Tun sebagai seorang tokoh yang berpengalaman luas, senang didekati oleh rakyat dan sentiasa mesra dalam menyantuni rakyat pelbagai latar belakang dan kedudukan. Perpaduan yang kita telah bina bersama tidak harus dipandang ringan, tetapi hendaklah dikukuhkan berpaksikan institusi yang di-Pertuan Negeri kita sebagai titik persefahaman antara kaum dan agama.
Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari also said that Sarawak's vision of becoming a green economic power in Asia could be realized under the leadership of Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi. He highlighted that several initiatives are underway to transform the state's economy into one based on zero carbon and green energy initiatives in line with global efforts to address climate change. After his speech, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari together with other dignitaries accompanied Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi and his wife, Puan Fauziah Sanusi, for a cake-cutting ceremony to mark the birthday celebration attended by 78 contingents who filled the field with shouts of Dirgahayu. Earlier, Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari accompanied Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi as he inspected the Guard of Honour and the contingents to complete the traditional ceremony. In celebration of the Sarawak Governor Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi Tuanku Jafar's birthday, the parade and grand rally ceremony held at Padang Merdeka in Kuching saw the participations of 78 contingents symbolizing his 78th birthday. Over 3,000 participants from ministries, departments, agencies, statutory bodies, associations, organizations and the private sector took part in the event, which commenced as early as 7 a.m. Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi, accompanied by Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari, conducted an inspection of the parade in a special vehicle. The ceremony featured birthday speeches and hopes for his leadership along with cultural performances and dances. The highlights of the event was the cake-cutting ceremony by Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi and his wife, Puan Fauziah, as the contingents cheered with the cries of Dirgahayu. A video presentation titled Aspirations of the People was also shown to Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Wan Junaidi, showcasing birthday wishes and hopes for his tenure as the Governor of Sarawak. The event included cultural performances and songs by renowned Sarawakian singers Bob Yusof and Dayang Nurfaiza. The closing of the ceremony saw the presentations of awards to best performing contingents officiated by Sarawak Deputy Minister of Youth, Sports and Entrepreneur Development, Dato' Jeral Lentap Jabu, and Sarawak Deputy Minister of Energy and Environmental Sustainability, Dato' Dr. Hazlan Abang Hipni. The overall champion title went to the Sarawak Land and Survey Department contingent, who took home a cash prize of RM2,000. In addition, for each category, the Sarawak Land and Survey Department once again secured first place in the Enforcement Contingent category. The Associations and Ethnic Contingents category was won by Amanat Khairat Yayasan Budaya Melayu Sarawak. The Non-Governmental Organizations or Private Sector Contingent category was won by Bintulu Development Authority, while the Ministry Contingent category was claimed by the Ministry of Natural Resources and Urban Development. The Administrative Office Contingent category was won by the Bintulu Divisional Administration Office. All winners received cash prize of RM3,000 along with trophies. The Sarawak government reaffirmed its commitment to funding houses of worship for non-Islamic religions through the Unit for Other Religions, UNI4, ensuring continued support for religious diversity in the state. Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari to Dato' Abang Openg highlighted that since UNI4's establishment in 2017, a total of RM385 million has been allocated for the development of churches, temples and other religious institutions.
To date, we have seen the completion of 807 projects amounting to RM109.8 million and 660 more ongoing projects totaling RM120.5 million funded by UNI4 grants. The financial assistance is to facilitate physical development and upgrading of the houses of workshops and worships, to ensure that these sacred institutions provide optimal comfort for worshippers. It is given to assist in completions of churches and temples when the budgets are insufficient, whereby the buildings and the maintenance costs exceed the funds.
The Sarawak Premier's speech was delivered by Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Pehin during an interfaith Thanksgiving ceremony held in conjunction with the Sarawak Governor's birthday celebration 2024 on Friday. He explained that the financial aid provided through Uni4 helps ease the burden of construction and maintenance for religious buildings, especially when available funds from the congregations are insufficient. The Sarawak Premier also stressed that these initiatives reflect the state government's commitment to inclusivity, benefiting all religious communities in Sarawak. He assured that such support would continue as part of the Gabungan Parti Sarawak GPS coalition's pledge to the people. During the ceremony, religious representatives from Christianity, Buddhism, Taoism, Bahai, Hinduism, and Sikhism offered prayers for the well-being of Sarawak Governor Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Junaidi in celebration of his birthday. Sarawak's right to enforce the state sales tax SST under the Oil Mining Ordinance OMO 1958, which predates Malaysia's formation, will remain in place, according to Sarawak Premier Dato' Patinggi Tan Sri Dr. Abang Abdul Rahman Zohari Tun Dato' Abang Openg. Since the SST's implementation in 2019, Sarawak has secured a greater financial autonomy, allocating the state to fund a variety of projects aimed to benefiting its people, including major infrastructure and social developments.
So, with better deals from the federal government through MA63, we will be able to develop Sarawak much faster, and of course, this will include building more houses of worship based on the increasing needs of our people, be it in the urban or rural areas. And be rest assured that we will not discriminate against anyone who genuinely need our assistance.
The Sarawak Premier's speech was delivered by Sarawak Deputy Premier Dato' Amar Professor Dr. Sim Pehin during the interfaith Thanksgiving ceremony in celebrations of the Sarawak Governor's birthday 2024 on Friday. The Sarawak Premier highlighted that SST revenue also supports the constructions and maintenance of various houses of worships, including churches, temples, and other religious institutions across Sarawak. Dato' Patinggi Abang Zohari reiterated that continued enforcement of SST safeguards Sarawak's rights under MA63, ensuring the state receives its fair share of revenue to advance its development plans, particularly under the Post-COVID-19 Development Strategy PCDS 2030. He noted that substantial funding is still required for Sarawak to achieve its targets of becoming a developed region by 2030, with a focus on social inclusivity as part of the state's development agenda. And that's the English edition with me, Saiful Bahri Muhammad. More news can be found in our official portal ukas.sarawak.gov.my and social media platforms including Facebook and YouTube. Concluding the UKAS Bulletin with the parade ceremony and grand rally celebrations of the 78th birthday of the Sarawak Governor, Tun Pehin Sri Dr. Junaidi, held at Padang Merdeka, Kuching on Saturday. #Saluran Informasi Rakyat. Have a good night.